by ukpancakes. You're back here with another video on Cuphead. Last video we went over how to beat the spoopy train, link on how to beat him here. But today we will be going over how to beat the robot, aka Dr. Kahls robot in World 3. Let's do this. So there are three phases that the robot has that we'll be going over today. The first one being is where you have to shoot all three of his gadgets on him. His laser, his chest thingy, and the thing where it shoots robots out of his stomach. And after you shoot all three of them, his heart will pop out. And then after his heart pops out, you destroy it. The second one is where he goes into this major malfunction mode. And you have to shoot his head while it's shooting like a rocket towards you from like the left of the screen and then to the right of the screen and stuff like that. And yeah, bombs are flying at you as well. The third one, third and final phase, is where he'll pull out a diamond or a ruby that shoots little mini gems at you. And while it's happening, a wall will be coming towards you, or like, you know, multiple walls will be coming towards you while this is happening. And since this is a flying stage, there's only one out of the four things you can equip. What I would do is I would do the Cuphead thing that fills up your special meter over time, and is very useful, especially for the last phase. Now that we have that all over with, let's get to the rest of the tutorial. This phase and the last phase are really hard if you get the order of your attacks out of order. Sorry, that came out wrong. So listen carefully. There are three devices that will send attacks against you that can destroy you, and two other attacks that the robot is using, his arms / hands or whatever, that can also destroy you. The top attack will send a giant laser after you, which lasts, let me see here, 1, 2, 3 seconds. The middle one will send a variable laser wall thing after you, and the bottom third one will send a Galaga type of ship barrage after you. The way you do this fight is that as soon as the fight starts, go immediately up and shoot the laser thing that he has on his head. And as soon as the laser turns on and is about to fire you, or as soon as the ships come out of his stomach, turn small and go all the way down to the bottom. And if the ships have not come out yet, wait till they come out to start shooting them. Make sure not to destroy the things that the little bay area that the ships come out of. If you do, it will start sending out these bombs that explode as soon as they get close to you, and they get faster the longer they are out. Anyway, make sure not to destroy the ship box like I was saying. And when the laser is done firing, or all the ships are destroyed, go back up and shoot his laser until it's destroyed. After you do that, his head will start shooting nuts and bolts that are easy to dodge. Oh yeah, and just a quick note, if you die during this phase, no matter how many devices you've destroyed, the death screen will say you're at the very beginning of the fight. I don't know if this is a glitch, but don't think you haven't made any progress when you've been fighting him for a couple minutes, so make sure not to get confused there. The second device he has is this circle thing that sends out these things that will make a giant laser wall. You can parry the device and the walls will go away, and destroy that little entrance thing second after you destroy the laser. The third and final thing that he has, as I said before, is this ship entrance. This is the third thing you want to destroy. The reason why, as I stated before, is that when you destroy it, these bombs will come out that will explode when they get close, and they get faster the longer they are out. And once you destroy all three of the devices, his heart should pop open. By now your special should be filled up, and if it is, then turn into a bomb and go directly for his heart. After that, after you hit his heart with your special, just shoot it until it's destroyed, and it should be easy from there. Also watch out for his hands or whatever, because he will either pull out a magnet that drags everything that moves towards you, except for the nuts and bolts, or he'll have his arms stretch out, and they'll go all the way over to his chest and start going back to the left. And while it's going back to the left, bullets will come out of his hands. And after that, phase 1 should be done. Since phase 2 is so short, I'm going to put both phase 2 and phase 3 in the same section since I don't want a 30-second long section. Anyway, for phase 2, what will happen is that once you destroy the robot's heart, the robot will start to malfunction, and it will fly off the robot's body and fly everywhere like a rocket. While the same annoying, kamikaze ship things that came out of his chest earlier in phase 1, those things will still come out of both the sides and try and destroy you. For this phase, just be behind the robot if he's going to the right, and be in front of the robot when he's going to the left. And whenever the kamikaze ships enter the screen, turn small to get away from them and shoot them, and get back to destroying Dr. Kahls' robot once all the kamikaze guys are destroyed. For phase 3, what will happen is that the robot will stop malfunctioning. Dr. Kahl will pop his head out of the robot, and then the robot will start to pull out either a diamond or a ruby, and they will shoot gems around the screen, kind of like the bird in World 2. I couldn't really tell a difference between the diamond and the ruby. If you could, then by all means tell me in the comments below, but I couldn't tell at all, so yeah. Anyway, while he is shooting the gems at you, these flying walls will come after you that will try and smash you, so watch out for them. And the foreground can also be, what's not a bad word to describe this, a female dog. It has actually made me die a number of times because it's got in my way a lot. But what you'll need to do for this part is that if it's that hard, then turn small the entire time, but it's going to be a very slow process the entire time if you just turn small when he's shooting his gems out. But what I did to kill him is that I shot him while he had his gem out, and whenever the wall got halfway through the screen, I would turn small and maneuver around it, and then when it was gone, I would get back to shooting him. The gems are pretty hard to avoid for some reason, somehow harder than the bird's feathers, but when you use your special, make sure he's not shooting his gems, because it will destroy your special attack almost immediately if he's shooting it. Only use it when he's taking a break. After you follow my steps, after you follow my 10-step guide, not really, but anyway, after you follow this tutorial, he should go down easily. So this, guys, has been How to Beat the Robot in Cuphead. I hope this helped. I will see you guys in the next video. And by the way, I may or may not upload a Shadow of War video tomorrow, but that will not delay the bi-daily Cuphead video. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Bye bye.